Nobody cheats in Escape from Tarkov. All of the clips shown are 100% legit and nobody cheats in any game, period. I am a delusional little Australian man who has no idea what I'm talking about. Enjoy the video.
He can barely afford his rent, resorting to lying to make content about me so that he can make a few $100 off of ad revenue.
And this is why your name's 10 IQ.
If you think the things that you do and say to people aren't the kinds of things that make them want to themselves, you need help. You need therapy.
Get good.
Enjoy the perm ban, you absolute dickhead, mate.
Get good.
And this is why your name's 10 IQ. And this is why your name's 10 IQ.
Velian can afford to take you to court for this. He can. He actually makes a pretty good living. I have nothing to do with this monetarily, but what I can tell you is that he secured himself an incredibly proficient lawyer, very proficient, and whether or not he sues you is irrelevant. He's going to make a claim on it, and because of the way that the legal system in the United States works, that is something that you will have to try to defend officially. If you believe that your content is not violating DMCA in any way, shape, or form, you will need legal representation to safeguard whatever it is that you believe that you are entitled to post. In failing to do so, the video will stay down, you'll have a copyright strike, and honestly, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Get good.
And this is why your name's 10 IQ.
Get good.
All of these people that come in literally have half a brain cell. All that guy could have done was ask for my permission.
Yeah, troll, griefer, liar, criminal. That's all he is.
Now you're up to 2 weeks.
Do I need to do all 55?
Oh no, no helmet cam, bro. No helmet cam that stream. You counted that one though. Oh, what the He just showed on
That
Twitch.
was me watching the fucking dumbasses react to that bullshit.
He literally just showed on Twitch again. Times.
You know what's funny is the guy came to my chat and we looked at his chat logs and me and Trey's chat, and he came into my chat and he goes, "Hey Hutch, very big YouTuber here, just coming to check in to make sure everything's going fine. If you have any problems, just ask."
Man, who said that?
10 IQ.
Who said that to you?
Yeah, in my chat, this wife.
And what are the chances that that was a headshot?
Skill issue. Get good.
Money? Get money? No, please. No, please.
Skill issue. Get good.
Okay, gentlemen, we have a lot to touch on in this video. I've been away for a couple of weeks. I just got back from holidays and a lot has been happening in the Tarkov space. This is going to be a full update video. A lot of people don't want these videos to get out. Please leave a like and a comment. These videos get heavily handicapped. I'm going to update you on the current state of cheating in Escape from Tarkov. No one else brings you these updates. No one else bothers to put in the effort or even bother trying. A lot goes into making these videos. Let's get into it. Now, around 5-6 days ago, several Tarkov cheats had to disable their users' ability to use their cheat. There was a BattlEye update. Heaps of people are reporting bans, people that were cheating, people that are actively using cheats in Escape from Tarkov. Cheat developers and cheat resellers were screaming that it wasn't a detection, it wasn't a Banwave. There's heaps of talk of people getting banned for using certain features. It's hard to say which features they were because the ban, people are saying they're getting banned for all types of different things. It's hard to say. I would say a cheat or two weren't fully detected, but they had a feature or 2 or 3 that BattlEye or BSG has rolled out methods to stop people doing this. And instead of immediately banning the people who are instantly doing it, they've waited a little bit and then detected all these people doing this particular cheat feature over a period of time, and then they've hit them so that they can do the max amount of damage that they can to cheat providers. We've seen it many times before. It's a tactic they use to ban as many people as possible, because if they just were to ban once-off users, then the cheat developers and resellers could immediately disable that feature from their cheat and quickly figure out how these people are being banned. And in this case, they ban as many accounts as possible. It gives the biggest impact to people cheating in this game and cheat providers when they do it this way. A lot of people, say Banwaves are pointless or the way they go about it is not the right way to do it. But I've been a cheater. I know how this stuff works, and this stuff is very effective. It works. That's why they keep doing it.
All right, so since we have a dumbass in here with a blue gem, right? I'm seeing a dumbass with a blue gem that clearly does not know that I get stream sniped every time I cut on fighting games. Since you're a fucking retard with a blue gem that don't know how shit works from now on, you bitch ass worthless, your gem is mine, you bitch ass. Get that ass banned. Get the fuck out of my chat.
So currently, as we stand, a lot has changed since my last cheat update video. It's really hard to keep up with this stuff. There's stuff that's constantly coming in, being taken out, coming back, new stuff coming in, stuff being detected, stuff being taken away. There's so much of this stuff happening constantly that it's hard for me to keep on top of it. Plus, on top of that, I don't like speaking on new things that are out and that cheat developers are trying to promote and use as a sales point to sell their cheats. So, like a lot of this stuff recently, there was instant kill features where no matter where they shot you in the big toe, you would instantly die. There was ignoring armor stuff that came in for a while. There was a feature where you would be killed and you would crash from the game so that you were unable to report the person who killed you. Although this feature was really dangerous to use, it was more so used for people that were rage cheating or people that were using an account to round up footage or promote cheats or whatever, and they would crash the person that they would kill, taking away their ability to report that account. Some of this stuff is still in, some of it's been taken out. This stuff is just constantly backwards and forwards. I couldn't tell you. Teleporting nearby players under the map so that they'd get stuck and die to fall damage or just fall out under the map and get glitched out. Several cheats right now are having trouble rounding up player data. Now, I had a look around several cheats. Some cheats don't have this issue, but a lot of cheats do, where they can't get the player data from other accounts. I don't know what BSG's done. I've spoken to several people about it. It's all very technical terms. So that'll be like, the player's name, their account number, their KD, all their information. Now, it's strange because some cheats are saying that they still have that feature, but a lot are saying they don't. So it's hard to say whether that's completely gone. Another thing that has come back again from what I've seen is that cheats can now see loot inside of containers again, but only if the loot in the container is within a short range of the person using the cheat. So apparently it's like a 40 to 60 meter range, and several cheats can see what's inside those containers, and apparently they can't increase that range because it would crash your game somehow. I'm not good with the technical stuff, but yes, cheaters can see inside containers again, but only at a short range. A whole heap of these cheats have this increased height stuff going on where they can just put themselves 20 meters in the air, shoot whatever they want, and then they'll usually break their legs when they fall to the ground. In some cheats, they just phase you back to the ground. Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff going on right now. In saying this, guys, a lot of this stuff does come out, and like pretty quickly, it does get phased out. A lot of people do get banned using this stuff, and it's a constant push back and forwards between BSG and the cheat developers when they put this stuff into their cheats. Now, a large majority of the people cheating won't use this stuff because they know it's more of a gimmick. It's things that you do that it's high risk, but it's stuff that you might see in game and just be completely puzzled with what happened to you. You might think it's just a game bug, or in a lot of cases, it's a cheat feature that it won't be around for long, and BSG gets onto this stuff really quick. Like when I look through at the features that they've put in and then taken out, it's very quick. It's a very quick turnaround where features come back and then get taken away, come back, get taken away. It's a constant back and forwards battle. Before I went away on holidays, we saw some stuff with players getting crashed from the server or the server crashing and things like that. That stuff wasn't around for long. We saw it happen to Glorious.
Did he just run away? Ain't no way. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I posted on that about 2 weeks ago. That stuff didn't stay around for long, and stuff like that will come out again further down the track. It's all the same deal. It's just repeated the same stuff over and over. They find new ways to do it. And I say this in every video, and I'm going to say it again. If you think you're going to watch this video and quit this game because of cheating, I promise you this is happening in every other FPS game. Cheating is not just an Escape from Tarkov issue. It is happening in every single FPS game. A lot of other FPS games are way worse, and if you think quitting your favorite game because of cheating is the answer, you're going to go off to another FPS game and deal with cheating. So why would you quit the game you enjoy the most to then only go and deal with cheating in another game that you don't enjoy as much? A lot of people in my comments say things like, oh, this is why I quit, and this is why you should quit Tarkov, and this is why you should play single player. If you enjoy playing multiplayer and that's what you enjoy, I know I do. I think if your reason for quitting multiplayer Tarkov is cheating, then you're pretty much letting these people win. I was once one of these people, and I know the feeling of being on both sides of the equation, and I think it would be a great loss to yourself if you enjoy this game and you enjoy any particular multiplayer FPS game and you were to give a game away because of cheating. I feel like you'd be letting someone take that from you when you shouldn't. And I don't think anyone should allow someone to do that to them. I think if gaming is your place that you go to and that's what you enjoy, then I don't think you should let anyone take that away from you no matter what. And I know it sucks being cheated on and all that kind of stuff. It would really suck for you if you were to give away something you enjoy because of the actions of someone else. And a part of the reason why I volunteer a lot of my time doing this is because I feel like I did that for people. I've always said on this channel that I don't make these videos so that people quit the game, and I hope people don't watch my videos and think they should quit the game, because I've cheated in several games and many other games are far worse and far easier to cheat in. Tarkov is a hassle to cheat in. It's a very annoying game to consistently get away with cheating in. And a lot of people that do cheat in this game, they do eventually move away from it because of the things that I mentioned. And not many people that have cheated will tell you that. If you enjoy online multiplayer FPS games, you're always going to deal with cheating. Cheating's never going to go away. It's always going to be an issue. It's never going to be solved, and it's just unfortunate. It's like demanding you live in a town with no crime. There's always going to be people that are going to steal your car or, you know, drink drive. It's always going to happen, and it's like demanding the police to be everywhere at once and the town be lawless. It's impossible, you know. It's not possible, guys. When you see these people that say, oh, this is why you should play single player Tarkov, or this is why you should quit Tarkov, they're not the people that were gonna stick around and play the game anyway, because as I always say, this isn't just a Tarkov issue. This is a gaming in 2025 issue. This is an ongoing issue in every multiplayer FPS game right now. Now, I had a couple of people link me this video and ask me what I thought of it. I'm going to let some of it play, and I'm going to give my take at the end. Let me know what you guys think. We'll get into this now. It's a video from Nullborn Gaming. 120 subscribers, and I'll show you guys the good bits. I'll link the video also above if you guys want to watch it.
The article continues on with saying, imagine Escape from Tarkov without cheaters. It's a bold promise, but Playsafe ID, the anti-cheat company headquartered in the United Kingdom, has put forward a concept to eliminate cheating in Escape from Tarkov. At the very least, it seeks to prevent legitimate players from ever matching with cheaters, but it needs direct support from Battlestate Games. This brand came across my desk in the form of an ad on Reddit, so at least the marketing airtime they paid for is working. The video showed Playsafe ID's founder promising big things in the Tarkov space while simultaneously bagging on the game's hacker-fueled plague. It says, on the Playsafe ID site, the concept is expanded on. Escape from Tarkov is a great game, but like all FPS games, cheating has gotten out of hand. It kills the competition and ruins the game for everyone. That's why we're trying to work with EFT and Battlestate Games. If we work with EFT, your Playsafe ID will unlock new matchmaking where you will only play with real people who have not been caught cheating. For the first time ever, you can play knowing your lobbies are fair and cheaters are really kept out. This is what we want to bring to Apex Legends, PUBG, Rainbow Six, Escape from Tarkov, Arc Raiders, and many more games. The article continues on to say the core principles of the Playsafe ID acts as a network or middleman to verify and authenticate a player based on their Playsafe ID. This Playsafe ID can be used across multiple games, and if you're caught behaving maliciously in one, you're banned or punished across the whole suite. The ideal scenario is players being matched exclusively with Playsafe ID verified users. It's a war of attrition. In a way, if enough players sign on to Playsafe ID, it'll eventually leave cheaters with matchmaking with other cheaters, and that's no fun for anyone involved. Earlier this year, Playsafe ID secured more than $1 million in investments to take the vast world of cheaters and hackers. In the article published in Forbes, it was confirmed that they'd received earlier investments from a series of firms based on goals to secure more than 250,000 users in the first few months after its launch. $1 million isn't a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. Truthfully, it's a massive amount of problems for them with very little actual solutions coming their way. It's stressed that Playsafe ID will be free for players forever, and that it's game studios that take the brunt of the cost. The benefits are up in the lights. But would we ever see a company like Battlestate Games partner with a brand like Playsafe ID? I think if Playsafe ID can get their foot on the ground and start building the foundation, I do think another cheat company, another cheat like anti-cheat software company will pick them up because it just makes sense to. The problems aren't really with Playsafe ID and its goals itself, it's really with what it's trying to do. Finishing off the article, after all, many have commented that while Battlestate Games kept banning cheaters, the same malicious operators pop back up from time to time after buying new copies of the game. Do you think an initiative like this could ever succeed?
So basically, it's a company that's been given a heap of funding and it wants to work with games, current FPS games, to where you basically ID yourself to this company, and you would have to do so to either play the whole game or maybe matchmake with other Playsafe ID verified players. I think if it's something that's been around for a while and a lot of people are doing it and it becomes something that could get, you know, a lot of users, like it could get off its feet first, I think a game would take a chance on it. But usually, in my opinion, you see a lot of this stuff come out, but it never really takes off. I think it would be a good thing if it did. I think people would get around it and exploit it and sell accounts, and just like everything else, I think there'd be issues. But the more things in the way of people doing the wrong thing, the better. The more steps you have to take to get back into the game once you've been banned, the better. As this guy says, we'll see with time. It's a new thing. It's trying to get its foot in whatever door they can. We'll see what happens. It's a good concept. It's a good idea. I hope it takes off. I think it would help. I don't think it would solve cheating, but I think it would definitely help. Now, the last thing I want to touch on in this video, I have been looking into this stuff for a while, and over the last 3 or 4 months, I have been in contact with several people who have claimed that they were Falsebans. I've been in contact with easily 5 to 10 of these people. 3 of them have offered to do a PC scan. All of them were clean. They seemed like normal players who they didn't find anything strange on their computer, but all of them had one thing in common. And from what I found, all of these people were using either some kind of crosshair overlay. One guy had some sound boosting application that he was using to boost his sound, his audio in game. Now, I said the same thing to all of the guys that I spoke to, and there's something that I just want people watching this video to understand when it comes to BSG's terms of service. I've spoken with several people now, and people have been banned. They don't get given a reason, and their appeals get overturned. And with multiple people now, I've found it's because they're using apps to assist them in the game, whether it be crosshairs, sound boosters, all this kind of stuff. If you're using this stuff in the game, just understand you're taking a risk, because the game doesn't allow it, and you can be banned for it, and you won't get unbanned. You will just get told, tough luck. I'm sure a lot of people are doing it, and I'm sure you know someone who's been doing it for years and years and years, but I know people who did it for a couple of months, and I've scanned their computer, and the only issue I've found with several people now is apps like this. And if you do get banned for it, you will not get unbanned. So just understand you're taking a risk. And, you know, people say to me, what should I do? I'm not going to say it in the video. If you're banned for something like this, you're highly unlikely to be hardware ID banned from the game. But it's not something you want to take the risk with. I wouldn't do it. If you don't want to risk getting a ban, just don't do it. I've been talking to people that did it, and they regret it. Yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. I'm going to leave it there. I had a lot more to cram in. I don't want to make this video too long. It's my first video back. But I'll be back posting a lot more often. That's going to be it for this one. I'm off to bed. It's late for me.